Crusher inside! Is it gonna be enough to the line? It is! Damn it! Side by side! Basket! 3 wide to the line. Who is it gonna be? I am not even gonna call that.
The break is over once again. Welcome back to the DASCAR Nationwide Series, season number 11. The Farewell Tour continues, and it makes its stop back in Sin City. Welcome to Las Vegas Motor Speedway in Las Vegas, Nevada, for coverage of DASCAR Nationwide Series racing here from Las Vegas. Las Vegas Motor Speedway opens its doors once again to the Nationwide Series for the first time since season number 3. And it's good to be back after the race we had at Auto Club Caution Free. And a lot of great racing. Close corners, and there's no exception here today at Las Vegas. So it's going to be a mixed bag in our second to last race of DASCAR Goes West. Next up will be Texas. And good to be back, folks. Manuel Harden has his day off, so I'll take you home. Do the next 27 laps here on NBC DASCAR. Drivers are getting their pre-race tuning and practice done before we turn them loose for 27 hard laps here at Las Vegas Speedway. Stay tuned. DASCAR Nationwide Series Racing will come back and we'll grid them up right after this. And welcome back to Las Vegas Motor Speedway in Las Vegas, Nevada. NBC DASCAR's coverage of DASCAR Nationwide Racing here from Sin City. Someone's going to strike it big here in Las Vegas, and someone's going to go home disappointed. Las Vegas Motor Speedway, a 1.5 mile D-shaped oval, pit road speeds 45 miles an hour, track banked at 20 degrees. Front stretch is 2,275, banked at 9 degrees. And the back stretch is a little shorter, 1,572, banked at 9 degrees as well. 20 degrees of banking is going to provide for some very fun racing, and this front stretch is unique. It's a quad oval. It has the name D-shaped oval, and a lot of passing could be made here today. So let's get to our starting lineup here. You see qualifying Eli Bright, Levi Jones, Phil Goldberg, Joe Jefferson, Alex Hawkins, Adam Lewis, Josh Barker, Jay Jefferson, Zachary Fitzwater, and Dylan Young rounding out your top 10. Rounding out the field is Quentin Moore in the 89. So we're all set for 27 hard laps here at Las Vegas. It's good to be back, folks, after the vacation we had following Auto Club. Engines have fired, and we are just about ready to go. Pace car should be leaving pit road any moment now. So while we're waiting for that, let's talk of a little bit of history of Las Vegas. Season number 3 was the last time we went to Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and it's very good to be back with these style of cars. And what a way to end the Las Vegas racing season here with the DASCAR Nationwide Series making its final return to Las Vegas. Pace car should be leaving any time. So we're just gonna wait for the pace car to leave pit road, and we'll turn them loose for 27 laps once the grid gets going. Getting word that the pace car is having a little trouble getting up pit road. So we are in a holding pattern at the moment. Still waiting for the pace car. Engines have fire, so we are just waiting for the pace car, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know what's going on down there. But pace car should have gone by now. Understanding that the pace car is having a little trouble starting its engine. So looks like when the command was fired, the command was given to fire engines. The pace car wasn't listening. The pace car driver wasn't listening either. So we are in a holding pattern at the moment. But we will get to racing here momentarily if once the pace car does leave pit road. Still in that holding pattern. While we do have a moment, let's bring up our telemetry once again for our weather here. It's clear, 71 degrees. Wind is out of the northwest at 30 miles per hour. And once again, we are just in that holding pattern for the pace car. Don't know what's going on with the pace car, but we should be getting to racing here momentarily. Let's go ahead and check our elapsed time for the pace car. It's about 2 seconds away from rolling off, and pace car has the field in hand now. So it's just a matter of when he's gonna start going now, folks. Pace car, we know, engine has fired now on the pace car, so now it is just a matter of time until we get the grid rolling and we get to racing. Once again, 27 laps here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. NBC DASCAR's coverage of DASCAR Nationwide Series Racing from Las Vegas in Las Vegas, Nevada. Don't know how many times I can say Vegas in one sentence. Still in that holding pattern. And now we get the grid rolling, folks. Finally, the pace car finally wakes itself up, and we are rolling here on the track. Thank you for being patient, and we will get to racing here in just a second. So 27 laps around Las Vegas. It's going to seem like a long time, but it's not. It's really not when you're running breakneck speeds at 200 miles per hour. Listen to the sounds of those engines purr. We love it here every week, ladies and gentlemen. We love it. Pace car leads the field into turn 3. And you'll get a glimpse at just how steep these banks are. 20 degrees. Look at those banks. So the pace car leading the field into 3. The field will be in the hands of Eli Bright. Pace car will turn off. There it goes. No holding pattern on that one. And here we go. 27 laps. Las Vegas Motor Speedway. DASCAR Nationwide Series Racing is green. Off corner number 4 for the first time, Eli Bright will lead the first lap 20 points, or not 20 points, 5 extra bonus points for leading the first lap here at Las Vegas. Alex Hawkins, no, not Alex Hawkins, excuse me there. It'll be the 88 Josh Barker who will contend for the lead. And some good racing now as we got the field going. Here on the front stretch, Josh Barker leads the lap. Let's take a look at it from the helicopter. 39 Zachary Fitzwater, he will inherit the lead off corner number 2. And look at the 07 giving him the push. 07 Joshua Sicoli, your winner from Daytona, so he has himself a win. just a matter of making it 2 in a row for car 07. They go off into turn number 1. Sekuli will inherit the lead. And just listen to those engines purr over 200 miles per hour. You almost never have to lift here at Las Vegas with the speeds, with the sunshine. And here we go, another lead change. Bennett LaFleur will inherit the lead off corner number 4. Bennett LaFleur inherits the lead. Jesse Turner, he's carrying our visor cam, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Yeah, look, you almost never have to lift here at Las Vegas. Constantly on the throttle, barely cracking 200 miles an hour when you enter the corners. Very nice job, and much thanks to Jesse Turner for carrying our visor cam. One driver that I have spotlit is Tommy Tang. Let's go ahead and find Mr. Tommy Tang here. Car number 40. There he is. He's actually going up towards the front. I have that driver highlighted as the one to watch because he's been known as the sleeper driver so far this season. Hasn't had that much success this season so far. Don't want to jinx him or anything. But hasn't had success. No sponsors on the car. But a lot of good things could come to that number 40. Come later on in the season. One person that's carrying our visor cam, we just rode along with him. Another one would be Wayne Lopez. And there you see from his onboard, hard on the throttle all the way around. Tommy Tang going backwards now. He's on the high side. Yeah, Tommy Tang's going nowhere in a hurry. He's just going to get shuffled and shuffled and shuffled as the race goes on. Still no caution though. Don't want to jinx anything. I like the racing here at Las Vegas because it provides a lot of opportunity for drivers, and honestly, a lot can happen here at Las Vegas. Not missing a thing up front. So we're going to focus on Johnny Gardner. Gardner returning to the series to join in the farewell season. Johnny, one of the supporters of the series, want to thank him very much. He provided co-commentary for at least one race. Would be an honor to have him back up here in the booth for another race call. Possibly the All-Star race, All-Star Showdown, Talladega, you name it. Very pleasure and an honor to have Johnny Gardner part of the series once again. Lap number 12. Not missing anything up front. Matter of fact, the 3-wide action is what we got going on back here. Gardner in the Hornet's nest, trying to get out of it. Entering turn 1 over 200 plus miles per hour. And 3 wide going on up ahead. Lap 13 of 27. Go ahead and take a look at our spotlight driver, Mr. Tommy Tang here. Oh, hold that thought. We got 3 wide up near the front of the pack. Annie Lentz to meet in that sandwich there. 3 wide, about 2 rows deep. Making contact. No crash. No crash. That's a blessing here at Las Vegas. A blessing in disguise if you don't wreck. 3 wide, Annie Lynch still to meet in the sandwich. Oh man, they're making contact. They're bouncing. And they keep it together. How, I have no idea. Still 3 wide as they enter turn number 4. Zane Davidson up high. Lynch in the middle. Mayweather on the low side. That just gives you a perspective of how close the racing is. 16 of 27 complete, coming to 10 laps to go this time. Still no shortage of action here in the middle of the pack. Not missing anything up front. 44 continues out front. Single file at least until the top 10. Then you get back here and you got 3 wide. Someone got shuffled back. Not posing a threat. Tommy Tank continues to drop. Basket's going on the low side. Attack on the attack. Mayweather on the outside. Let's go back up front here because Kelly Salvador is making some moves here. And Alex Stewart in the 32. Another driver I want to spotlight here because this is their homecoming. And that is Max Anderson. No, excuse me, not Max Anderson. Want to find one of the Fire Ice Racing drivers because this is their homecoming. And it's nowhere near the front of the pack. There's 99 Lily Gordon. This is a homecoming here for Gordon. Up there in the 99, dropping like a rock. 7 laps to go. It's getting interesting up front. Jackson Lynn, the winner from Atlanta, making a move on Salvador in the 4. Side by side as they enter 3. Then it will be the 16 of Jeff Lewis next to be on attack here when they come off the corner, and he will go on the attack with the 5 of Josh Barker pushing him. Oh, Jake Jefferson, excuse me. 3 wide with the 22. Levi Shones, last season's champion, wants to come back and defend. Winless so far, but remember, he was a sleeper driver who won it all with only 1 win, and that was in the playoffs in the season finale. Now he's up front contending for possibly a playoff spot if he can keep that car in the top 35 in points. Shones, the sleeper driver of the season last year, won it all. 22-27 completes. And it's all Jeff Lewis up front. Here comes the 77. Kelly Boston. A homecoming for Boston. 49 Max Anderson. 25 Dylan Young. Wants a rebound season after being on a lengthy probation last season due to a wreck he caused at Martinsville. He wants a rebound. He's in the top 5. He's going underneath Max Anderson. That's for 4th. No, that's for 3rd on the racetrack. So put 25 P number 3, possibly P number 2 before we even come out of the corner. Dylan Young contending for the lead, for the win, and now it's gonna drop a. Now he's gonna drop thanks to Adam Lewis. It's been all Jeff Lewis up front for the past 6 laps. No cautions in this race. Here comes the 42. Griffin Lynn had a win stolen from her at Daytona. Came back to finish beautifully at Auto Club. Contending for the win with the white flag in hand. It's all Jeff Lewis here for the past 5.5 laps. 1.5 laps to go down the backstretch. We'll come up on the white flag this time. Will it be Lynn or will Lewis fight him off and win? Here comes Lynn to the bottom on the white flag lap. This is why the series came back. The fight is real. That'll open the door for the 7. Joe Jefferson. Will he punt the 42 out of the way? He's looking inside, but too little, too late. Griffin Lynn does it in Vegas. Griffin Lynn. Redemption after Daytona, wins it in Sin City. What a run by Griffin Lynn. A winner in the DASCAR Nationwide Series for the first time in her career. And it's a sweet one here for Lynn. You gotta give heads up and credit to the 7 of Joe Jefferson. You gotta give credit where credit is due. But in the end, Griffin Lynn is your winner. Griffin Lynn held him off to win it here in Las Vegas. So let's take a look at our finishing order. Griffin Lynn, Joe Jefferson, Philip Goldberg, Jeff Lewis, Alex Hawkins, Eli Bright, Josh Barker, Joshua Cooley, Aiden Shepard, and Adam Lewis rounding out your top 10. Rounding out the field is an 89. More no cars off, no cars one lap down, no accidents, no cautions. Just a typical race here in Las Vegas. Folks, that's going to wrap things up here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The next time we'll see you is at Texas Motor Speedway for the last race in DASCAR Goes West. Southwest. Anyway, for Emmanuel Harnett, who has a day off, on Joey Vento, for all of us here at the DASCAR Nationwide Series, celebrating the series farewell tour here in 2018. For all of us here at DASCAR Nationwide Series, DASCAR, NBC DASCAR on NBCSN, and the whole entire NBC family. That was a mouthful. We'll see you at Texas, ladies and gentlemen, till we meet again.